If you can imagine being able to combine the needs of the classroom with the needs of the industry, put them into one classroom where you can give personal attention to a small group of people who work very closely with and interact with the industry, and in doing that process, create better people that can go out and change our industry, take on these new challenges that people have not seen before. If you can put all that into one kind of accelerated piece and deliver it well, how would you do it?
When finished, there are 2 checklists that we have passed off to Tyler as finished for BIM 360.
This is the integrated studio for the Chesapeake Bay Foundation. Right now here we meet on Wednesday mornings, and we do coordination meetings with Hourigan and all the subcontractors to see any clashes in the model and to just coordinate all the trades, like come together to see how, like what we can do to just make the construction on field as smooth as possible.
Northwest side of the building, the concrete.
Well, we wanted to give the students as much of an opportunity to really learn the virtual construction process without just making them a spectator. So by doing that, we kind of set up standards for them and said, okay, here's how we're going to deliver files to you. Here's what happens on a week-to-week basis. You guys need to participate in these meetings and give us these deliverables on these dates.
But when they go outside, they're going to be in the real world, and the real world and the controlled environment are not usually the same. With the Hourigan project, what we were able to do was made students to work in a real environment. They were able to work with professionals and see how they were using the model, how they were developing the model, and they were actually being part of this process.
Essentially, we're just kind of looking around at all the formwork, trying to see what we have in our model and what's actually in place right now, and kind of comparing the two.
And so it was good to see all of the great creativity that the students came up with, and they really did a good job of coming up with ideas that really meant something that we can use.
I don't know, I'm working my way from the back. The back one, the 2 inches.
Because the Living Building Challenge is results oriented, we would probably like to have Virginia Tech students help us measure the results associated with Living Building Challenge to make sure that all of these systems that we put in place and all of the things that have been designed with the design team and Chesapeake Bay Foundation and all the people that have been involved really meet the goals that were set out.
It's causing other people in the industry to notice and say, well, so how did you guys end up doing this partnership and how did it work out? So there's been this side of it that's actually created an awareness. Everybody else is noticing and they're excited about it. The Hourigan Construction Group is very open to working with us and very engaged with the students, very interested in giving back to their industry.